So, welcome to another episode or video of Dead Island 2. Yes, I know this isn't episode 6 for Dead Island 2. I'm kind of just taking a break, but here's another episode of Out of Bounds for Dead Island 2. Excuse me. Today I will be going over as much places as I can. Places I will go over are the places near Santa Monica, which is the Pier, Venice Beach, and Ocean Avenue. I will try to go over the other locations. If I can, then I will. If I can't, then I won't. Other than that, let's get to it. First location is Venice Beach, the best location in my opinion in Dead Island 2. Like literally. If you want to argue, let's argue. But to start off, you can walk on the roof of the Blue Crab Boys. I think that's what they're called. I don't know. I don't remember pretty much. I recorded this like I'd say a week ago, or maybe even 2. But here's what's past the borders, or at least the gates that are barricading the player from progressing into the city of LA. Also, I will note that these buildings that I'm aiming at, they are literally in all areas near Santa Monica, the Pier, Ocean Avenue, and Venice Beach as of right now. Like, literally those 3 buildings, with the red tiles, the beige tiles, and the other tiles, I don't know. They're in all of those 3 locations. I find it quite odd because I couldn't find this in the actual Santa Monica, LA, so I guess it's just a feature. It could also be seen in the Dead Island 2 trailer, the 2014 version, but whatever. Strangely, this is one of the few only blue buses on the beach of Santa Monica. There's also this huge horde of zombies. Like, it's just 2D images that look at your character wherever you go. You could only see them through the tower where the soldier is, Sarah, I think, or I don't know, but you meet the soldier later on in Venice Beach, so yeah. There's also some low poly ones, which are meant for up close. None of the zombies in the horde are actual enemies, so you can just go up to them, even try shooting at them, and they won't do anything. Over here is a militarized lifeguard tower along with a fire pit meant to burn the corpses. There's also another lifeguard tower which is covered by more zombies. Even on the map you can see that the person who marked it as a death symbol is trying to represent that the area is deadly, so that's a cool nod to detail. There's also a low poly, low textured model of the pier, which also has the entrance just cut off, which is, I mean, reasonable, but pretty much everything here is just very low quality. You can't really see much. Of course, you can see the roller coaster and the Ferris wheel, but you can't really see what's on the dock itself. Over here is where I think it's Dixon. I don't know. No, I'm thinking of Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead. But over here is where you fight the second brute monster, I guess. Of course, it's just other stuff, but here it is. Next location is Ocean Avenue, which is not that large if you compare the size to like Venice Beach or the Pier. I'd say even the Pier is larger, but here's a zoom out. Again, just like in Venice Beach, here are the 3 buildings that appear in literally every single location. So there are 2 buildings that for some reason have this like type of black boxes inside of them, especially this round building. It also has this weird, I guess, building texture inside of it too. It's weird. I don't know anything about this. I'm not really much of a game developer. I don't code anything, so. So over here, I simply just wanted to see what was past this gate, and it's literally nothing, so that's cool. But near the gate is a highway, or not really a highway, but it's like a street with a bunch of blue buses and other cars. It's like a traffic jam. So I just wanted to mention that they have a low poly version of the Lifeguard HQ, so that's cool. So, obviously next location would be the Pier. The Pier is more detailed than the other low poly versions that we've seen in Venice Beach and Ocean Avenue. Also this ride is always active, which I don't get on how that's even possible. I think it's gonna worn out pretty soon. But here is the Pier. So here's the road that cars used to get on the pier, and it's walkable, so that's cool. That means the player could walk on it freely. So yeah. I'm gonna be honest, if you compare this area to GTA 5, they both look similar. So, I mean, that's cool. So you may be wondering why there's like a bunch of low poly models of zombies here. It's because here there's a fence where the player could see through, and they just wanted to make it look as if the rest of the beach was just covered in zombies. So here's the pier after you complete the mission where you demolish the pier's boardwalk. I mean, you could still walk on it, it's playable. It would have been much more harder if the developers just had to design a model that was lower quality. At this area is the military, or not the military, but like the vaccine station, the operation area. There's not much here, and for some reason the Sterling Hotel is nowhere to be seen on the pier, nor Venice Beach. Makes sense for Venice Beach to not be seen there because, you know, it's farther, but the pier, really, you could have just designed a model for it at least. Damn Buster, please. So over here is the military tower that I mentioned with the soldier from Venice Beach. It could be seen from the pier, I guess, if you just stand on the boardwalk. Also, again, these 3 buildings, I don't think they're even real, but they're always here. So over here, there's like 8 buildings that have very good detail compared to the other ones that are much more closer. So I find it quite odd why they're even here. I don't even think the players could even see them. On to our 4th location, which is Hollywood Boulevard, starting in the metro station. Behind this area, this locked up area, is just a tunnel that ends abruptly into the void, so yeah. So above the metro is simply Hollywood Boulevard with a bunch of buildings and a bunch of zombies. Here we have a building, for example, that looks like it has stuff inside of it, but there's nothing inside of it, so that's a cool illusion. There's many other buildings and other games that do this type of trick. I don't know what it's called. I mentioned it in the last episode, but it's a neat illusion and it's very useful for games that have a bunch of buildings like Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales. Once again, I am gonna mention, there's this bank in GTA 5, and it looks exactly like this building. I'm guessing this building's also in the actual real-life LA. I don't know, but they both look similar. This building, if you might recognize it, it's from the pier. I don't know why it's here, but it just is. So above here, it's pretty much nothing. There's no doors, so it's kind of questionable on how to even get up here, even just as a pedestrian. So, sadly, it's the end of this episode. I'm planning to do another Out of Bounds video, and that's gonna be the last one of Dead Island 2, and possibly another episode of just Dead Island 2 gameplay. Well, what I mean by gameplay is me playing the game. Nothing else coming out. I have no new animations incoming, so yeah, I'm just pretty much taking my break during summer. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.